Hey everybody, welcome back to Budget Bladesman. You'll notice there's an empty table out here, and that's because we're going to be doing another Amazon budget challenge. So I was watching Best and EDC a few weeks ago, and I noticed that Taylor did a $100 video. And I do really enjoy his videos, and it kind of gave me this idea. So in his video, he said that he didn't think it was even possible to do a $50 EDC video. So, you know what I did? I went and took it upon myself to see what we could do for 50 bucks. And you actually can build one for 50. The actual total of what I bought today was $48.18, I think is what the total came out to. So we're going to open everything up and see what we got. So I'm going to open the packages off camera so you guys are going to see that part. But you'll hear it. So first thing we got here is we have a knife, and it is the Kershaw. You can see there, Kershaw Appa. So we'll open this up real quick. Okay. And this came in at $16.12, I think it was. It was kind of a weird number. Alright. You see, flipper. It's a reversible pocket clip. See how it flips. Ooh, well, got the table. Let's try that again. So it's gonna, there we go. It actually flips up pretty good. It has a pretty heavy detent, so there's a little, I can't tell if it's assisted. It kind of feels like it's assisted. Let's see. Yeah, see how it pushes kind of up like that? You see, let go. It kind of pushes away from it, so it tells me that it's assisted because it's almost in a half stop position. You push it to like right there. Oh, no, it's not going to do it. See, it kind of get to a certain point, you have to kind of defeat the spring. So it is assisted, but I mean, 1612, it's not too bad. Let's see, I think this was, you can see this is a made in China knife. That's the model number 1402 BLK. That's Kershaw. And I believe this was 8CR13, so not a great steal, obviously, but for the price, it's not too bad. Let's see what else we got in the first. We have a couple bags here, so let's see what else we got. So some of the stuff was kind of hard to find it. So this is the wallet we went with. Go Sun Leathers. It says Money Clipper. Not made in the US, I don't believe. Open that up. And so, open this. You can see it's just kind of a card holder with a few empty spots. So got 3 spots, it looks like, in the back there. And then we have a top one. Top opening. 3 spots in the back. And then you have your ID slot right there. So it's actually not too bad. Brown leather. Does kind of have a little bit of a scent to it. Like it's been sitting for a while, but I mean, it looks like it's real leather. I think this was $4.97. So there's our wallet, and there's our knife. Let's see what else we got in the first bag. And finally, in the first bag, we have the multi-tool, which is the Gerber Curve, and this came for 13 bucks. You can see we have a blade, a flathead, a big flathead, looks like a 3D Phillips, excuse me, and then looks like a small flathead. So let's use our Kershaw here so you can get this open real quick. Kershaw definitely is sharp. I'll say that. It's the only thing that's not great about opening these type of packages, these blister packages, is no matter how sharp the knife is, it's still hard to open. Alright. Alright. Close the knife back up. Okay, and you can see this is actually a pretty small multi-tool. So we have a main blade there, and then we have a small flat head driver, and then we have, kind of closed on us right there. We have, oh, okay, so the way you do it, it actually has a lock as well. So you pull back on the lock and open, there you go. So you have your secondary blade, and then the way it opens up, so you have these little notches. So you just pull from the tool. Kind of hard to do this while I'm watching through the camera, there you go. So that's actually pretty cool that it locks as well. So it's actually pretty neat. So there is your small flathead. And we can pull this back, close that up, and then we'll move on to our next one. So let's see, our next one is, oh, that's cool. So it is a Phillips, and then you have a file on both sides. So two different types of files. You have a crosshatch file there and just like a flat regular file there. Again, you pull that back. And then we have our big flathead. You can also use this as a pry. I mean, I'm just not going to pry, you know, tons of stuff open, but you can use that as a light duty pry. Again, I do like that locks. That's pretty cool. I mean, even with a lot of smaller multi-tools like your squirts or stuff like that, Gerber dimes, they don't really have a lock for the tools, so that's kind of cool. So again, pull that back. It is a little stiff because it's new. And then finally, our blade. And I don't know the blade steel, but to be honest, I don't think it's really great. But, I mean, that's not bad for a little backup knife. And then we have a carabiner. And, of course, you know, it's going to be called a bottle opener as well. As you can see, there's a little bottle of sun right there. Just a real basic hook. So that's our multi-tool. So we got our knife, our wallet, our multi-tool. And that looks like it's going to do it for the first one. Okay, let's get into our next package. Okay. And in our next package, we have our flashlight. And this is an Ultratech K1. And I do know about Ultratech. I actually have a very large Ultratech A1 that I've had for 3 or 4 years now. And it's been a pretty good flashlight. It's a very large flashlight, but it has its own rechargeable battery. And it's worked pretty well for me, so I have had no complaints about Ultratech. But again, I only have really history with one of them. So this came in, I believe, $11. So I'll open this up real quick. Take a look. It's got some hard foam. So you can see the flashlight there. It's got a pocket clip. It's got a spot for the included key ring. It's got a little carabiner, which that's kind of cool. It comes with that. It also has a diffuser. That's what these are called. You can always keep it on there if you want to, and just take it off whenever. You know, it kind of diffuses the light, so to speak. It does not have a battery. It feels pretty light. You can open it up. Let's see, it must open up from this end. So yeah, it opens up from the head side. And you can see there's no battery, so you'll need to get a battery if you want to get this flashlight. So close that back up. Put that to the side. So there's our flashlight. And so we're only missing really one more item here. So that's probably our last bag. So we'll open up our last bag here. And last but not least, at least for me, we have our pen. And to get this under this price point, it's just a Uniball. But Uniball have been pretty decent. I've used them plenty of times in the past. It's just a, you know, standard 2-pack. I think these are roller, or these are, you can see it's a medium. I think these are gel. Yeah, you can see gel. And I think these were like $3. So 2 packs for $3 isn't bad. So get that open, get that out. Just, you know, standard pen. Oh, that's not writing on that. Let's see. Piece of paper here. I don't really have a piece of paper here, but oh, there we go. You see, yeah, it is kind of a gel. So there you go, pen. So let's kind of move everything over here and see what we got. And so we got our flashlight, our pen, our multi-tool, our wallet, and our knife. And so that came into, like I said, $48.18, I believe was the total. So, you know, guys, the deal I like to do, I know not everybody does this, but I'm going to rock this for a couple weeks, and we'll report back in a couple weeks and see how everything held up for this. All right, guys, thanks for coming by and checking this out, and kind of check back in a couple weeks, and we'll see where this goes. Bye.